Hello, everyone. So, I have a couple of different energies that I'm picking up on in this. One is I have it's a rushed energy. Um excited it's an excited energy. It's coming forward, um driven, bold, passionate, brave, focused, um with a vision. And it's coming from a place, I feel like it took it like a long journey, right? Like a long journey into the soul, into the subconscious. Um, and coming out of that, I also get an energy of someone who is carrying something like tangible, something tangible. Um, Evidence, proof, clarity, something solid. Um, and then there's another energy that I feel like they're running from something, right? Running from some sort of emotional experience, or not wanting to not wanting to look within, really. um Maybe it's odd, like I get running from depression, but I don't know exactly what that means. So there's a couple energies coming through here. um I did pull some declare and decree, and what spirit is showing me is that there have been illusions created by, say, the powers that were, and it was blocking the memory of who we are. And that state of not knowing, of not remembering who we are, was blocking the financial and material resources. And so I feel like whoever is coming forward so passionately, so boldly, so bravely, it's almost like an enthusiastic, it's also focused, but I mean precision focused. Like, this person knows what they know what they hold, what they carry, what they're bringing forward, and they're doing that with like a fierceness in a way. Like I get almost a fierceness, but it's not in a scary way, right? Although it may be intimidating. um to some, it may even seem impulsive or be impulsive. um but with the focus, I don't know. And then also the energy of running away from, I don't know that that's the same person, because the way I see this is there's a path and it veers off, right? It comes in from behind and it veers off. And so it's like someone veering off the path, someone um not wanting to take accountability. I don't know. um we'll get into that. So I'm going to get a couple of cards here from Spirit. I want to thank you all for showing up and bringing your energy here, for liking, subscribing, that sort of thing, for the messages that I receive. And really, truly appreciate all of you. So, thank you. No. Yeah, I guess that was it. And it was okay. We have forgiveness. I free myself from the weight of resentment, reclaiming my power to live in peace and breakthrough. I cancel all habits, patterns, and programs that no longer serve my evolution across all timelines, dimensions, and generations. So someone has definitely gone within. Freeing oneself of resentment, releasing ourselves of that weight is realizing. It reminds me of someone who may have gone in, right? They were in a situation where there was some pain, some sorrow, possibly, a betrayal of some sort that caused some resentment. And having to go within and find that place of forgiveness, takes realizing our choice in things, right? The choices that we've made, recognizing that we, really create our own happiness. And letting that go, recognizing that, we're just drinking poison, that our resentment or our hatred or anger isn't helping anyone. Least of all ourselves. And then receiving that clarity, canceling all habits and patterns that were associated with that, the beliefs, the old beliefs. It just reminds me of someone who felt that they were, treated unjustly, and it was that, they'll get theirs one day type of thing, and then one day you wake up 10 years later and you're still resentment or resenting this person, and it's just really weighing you down. Maybe even being resentful for what was taken, because I feel like this person here has gone within and is coming out of that space with such passion, and I feel like they're carrying something of value, something of worth. And then there was this other card, energetic purging. I release all stagnant energy, clearing my field of anything that no longer serves my highest good. Wow. And that right here by our snake spirit. It's definitely an energy of rebirth, of renewal, and renewal of that purpose, possibly, right? Let's see what we have here. Forgiveness. This could be someone who's been moving in silence. It has had hidden spiritual strengths, power, insight, who hasn't been showing their true spiritual authority. People don't see you coming, is what the little card says. People don't see you coming. This is definitely someone who's coming out of a period of being within, of developing, or say discovering what has been hidden in the subconscious, in the depths, because I did get that sense of depression, and the veering off the path. Could have been that you chose, you were at a crossroads and you had two paths to take, and you decided to, take yourself on, right? Take that journey within and discover the treasure within. And now you know what you hold is valuable. Let's see if there's anything else on this deck here. Scarcity mindset. If you believe there is never enough time, love, or resources, you will unknowingly create that experience. Shift your focus from fear of loss to trust and overflow. What is meant for you will never be scarce. Family healing. As you cultivate grace within your family, whether through direct healing or by releasing attachment, you bring harmony to your energetic field. You are here to create a new legacy of love, abundance, and higher purpose. Wow. Yeah. Leaving behind that scarcity mindset and coming forward. This can also be a new adventure because it is about that vision. It's like whoever this is found that inner sight, and now they know. You don't go through the depths of the ocean without feeling overwhelmed, right? Without feeling suffocated at times, without feeling like you're drowning, right? Because this person has truly gone into the depths, right? And coming out of the depths of that onto dry land, they're been through the forest. And when you're in the forest, they say that if you've come out of the forest without feeling lost or without having felt lost, then you've really only been in its shade and its shadow. Because when you're in the forest, you can become just as disoriented on ground as you can when you've been in the undertow of the ocean. So this is someone who has gone through a lot, possibly not just emotionally, but physically. For real. Both. May have even suffered some physical or tangible losses. We have this scarcity mindset here. What I saw coming out of the forest being carried was like a golden pentacle, right? And that could be anything tangible, but it could also be some sort of evidence, some sort of proof. So it's like the way you're coming forward, coming out of this forest, You, is what I'm hearing, are proof. Like, this is something, the changes that have taken place, the healing that has taken place is something that others will be able to see. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel like it'll be something that can be seen. Yeah. This is someone who's coming through with having made some practical and logical decisions, or actually, I mean, with the focus that I get from that card, I feel like this is someone who has been making practical and logical decisions. Um, I feel like there's been a period of time where we've moved in silence, right? And not really say divulged our plans, or exactly what actions it was we were taking toward our purpose. The other side of this card says, amazed by your courage, never thought, right? So, someone here, like I said, this is something that's going to be seen. Like, it's going to be recognized by someone else, um, whether that be one other person or another group. This transformation, this healing, this rebirth is going to be recognized, most likely by people who never thought you you would or could possibly. Let's see what else we got over here. Bold and daring. Yeah, you come through bold and daring. Definitely. Definitely. Something has lit someone's fire. For real. For real. Huh. This card says releasing perfection. Perfection chases dreams away. So that is that practical, those practical actions and choices, right? Realizing that perfection is just, it's a wild goose chase, You are perfect in the way that you are. And releasing that need for perfection, recognizing that it's a beautiful mess sometimes, and sometimes that is the most successful, right? That not everything has to be micromanaged. um though having that focus, I feel, is really, this is like precision focus to me. It is having a vision, it is having the substance and the resources that is needed to bring that vision into manifestation in this physical realm. And this is something that no one ever thought you could do. You may have even looked like you were a bit uh, passive or withdrawn, um, during that time when you were moving in silence, when you were exploring that subconscious realm, that inner part um, of us, the heart, really going to the depths of the heart, to the root of the matter, coming out and having gained the wisdom and the intuition, the inner direction, that inner compass while you're in that forest coming out. I mean, this is somebody who's accomplished a lot already internally, um, and may have even looked like they were withdrawn during that time. Someone may have mistaken your period of healing, right? Of going within, of moving in silence, as having kind of given up, right? And they never would have imagined you would be this bold and daring. Um, you've released that need for perfection. See, we have divine inheritance coming in a flood of ideas. As you put it together, you enter a flow to your success. Yeah, this is someone who has been able to put things together within. They've gone within, they've done the planning, they've done a lot of the initial footwork. This is bringing something new um, to the surface. So that's really cool. Congratulations on that. Bottom of that deck, wow, says passionately aligned. And this is the heart chakra. The universe supports work that brings joy, meaning, and fulfillment to your life. Let your passions guide your path and have faith that the rewards will follow. Wow. Yeah. Somebody has had that breakthrough. They absolutely have had that breakthrough. They've healed a lot of those karmic um, ties, to scarcity, to perfection, imperfection. I mean, they've really done a lot of that healing. And now they are aligned in the heart. Absolutely. This is a heart based purpose. This is something that serves not just one. This would be something that would be, like I hear, in service to humanity. It may be through healing, it may be through um, God, a number of ways. It may be deeply spiritual as well. Um, yeah, bringing that spiritual knowledge, that spiritual wisdom into matter. It takes a long time when you go into the depth of the forest, like you do with the ocean. You're in there for a hot minute until you find your bearings, get rid of your sea legs from over here. Um, it can be, a time of, needing to make plans inside here. When you come out of the ocean, out from under that undertow, and you come up on dry land, right? Now it's like, what do? You have to feed yourself, you have to clothe yourself, you have to keep yourself warm, you have to, you know what I mean? It's like that kind of energy. And so you get all of these ideas as to how you can bring this forward. This person's gone through all of that, and they've made some um, very good and wise choices. And it's funny, yeah, because right here, selfless abundance. True abundance is when your cup overflows, allowing you to give generously to others, when your energy is no longer consumed with self survival and personal maintenance. You will be positioned to help in a selfless way. So, yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that whatever is being brought forward, um, it has a lot to do with the emotional mastery that has taken place. And that is going to be evident for many, for many to see. So I almost don't feel like we need to bring um, tarot, but this, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. It was radical change. It's going to appear to come suddenly. You've cleared some space to build something new. And now we have the Tower and the Six of Wands, this is going to be a surprising success. This success, really amazed by your courage. You're bold and daring, totally amazed. This is going to be a shocking success, and it is going to bring about abundance. And it is after a time of going within. I have the Hermit here, right? Um, developing integrity and balance out of a time of sorrow. So it may have felt lonely for a while. You may have felt like you were stranded. I know there's been times, where I actually put myself out and felt stranded. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, you've let go of any limitations. You've been making plans here. Um, there may be a connection, right, that comes in that will bring, um yeah, this is, wow. Yeah, this is coming out of a time of limitations, of having felt stuck, right, of having had to kind of blindly see your way through things. um but there's definitely been clarity, and I have here the Two of Wands. It's like his crown is lit. It's like finally seeing the way, right? Finally seeing the light. And then there was this fated choice, right? This is the Lovers. This can be making plans to come together. Um, it's making a heart-based decision. This is in alignment with the heart and stepping into the sun with a new journey and leadership authority. So this is, could be a reunion. This is stepping into a whole new journey, really receiving abundance, joy, clarity, peace, harmony. It's like everything working in your favor, taking that leap, having that faith. This is also an authentic leader. This is someone who is authentic. This would be the Emperor here, divine masculine. Yeah, that's wisdom. That is true wisdom that is being brought forth. There could be a connection, though, that comes in. This is making plans and bringing forth that wisdom and that knowledge, but in a tangible way after having been through that for us. So, yeah, that's a big congratulations from Spirit, for real. Um, I love seeing that. It is definitely going to be a surprising, very surprising success. Um, I don't really know. I think that's it, for real. I Yeah, let's do the Snake Spirit. This is number 55. 55s can bring big change. We have here the Oracle message. All of us need healing at times, and when Snake Spirit appears, it is Time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be generous, be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well being, and open the door for healing to occur. No matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyway. You have been weak, but now you are becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be so easily wounded. Apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal. That's funny because, okay, so I feel like one that has come out of here has done this work. And then there was one that I saw that was veering off the path. Now, I don't know if that's because there was a breakup, right? Because here we have someone coming out of limitations, making plans, and having this fated choice under the tower. So this could create or have created a separation, right? That has some at the depths of the ocean. Um, like there's one that doesn't want, I feel like is running from the ocean, and one that is coming out of the ocean that has done this work. So this kind of can take two turns. Um, for those that have gone through this emotional breakup, whatever this was, right? This structure that was falling, um, continue to go within, right? We want to continue to go within. But for the main reading, I feel that this rebirth is having found that comfortable place within that skin and is coming forward boldly, right? Passionately, and that it is going to be a shocking success. Not that there may not be any emotions still for what you're coming out of. Um, it may be that spirit saying, well, I feel like they've released some resentment too, though someone else may have resentments um, that need to be healed, and that's them kind of veering off the path. Um, but I would definitely congratulate the one who has received that breakthrough, gone through that energetic purging, and found that passion, that purpose within, and is bringing that forward, because it is definitely going to be recognized. Um, by someone who never thought you could or never thought you would. So I love you all, and I will leave you with this one, and peace.